Hi, this is Christina from thegodlyindianmom.com. Today's book review is on India's Struggle for Independence by Bipan Chandra. This is another favorite book of mine. I thoroughly enjoyed reading this book because I gleaned a lot of insights from it. It tells this unique story of this very unique country and how it won its freedom. That unique country being India. For those who've lived or visited India, understand this much better. The north of India does not look like the south of India, and the south of India does not look like the east of India, and the east of India does not look like the west of India, not because of its geography, but because we speak very, very different languages, and we have very different cultures, and we have very different traditions. It would be like putting many different little kingdoms and countries into one place and call it a country. That is how India is. So this book begins at 1857 with the Sepoy Mutiny, and it goes all the way up to 1947 to the partition of India and Pakistan. So it talks about the zamindari system. It talks about the Samtul uprisings and the farmer protests and the labor unions, and then it talks about the rise of the intellectuals starting with Dadabhai Nauroji, and then it talks about the formation of the Congress, a body formed to fight the British constitutionally. And then it goes to talk about the freedom of the press and how the intellectuals took this message to the lowest layman. So this is how the book is laid out for us. It has 2 to 3 pages of information, in-depth information and excerpts of speeches by prominent freedom fighters. So that is what I really loved about this book, because it gives you a good character study of the freedom fighters. My only con would be that it did not contain much information about the South Indian freedom fighters. But all in all, it is a wonderful book, highly recommended for middle schoolers and high schoolers. Because it gives in-depth information about the freedom fighters' life, their backgrounds, their actions and excerpts. It helps you to analyze their characteristics, and it's very fascinating to see how people from very different backgrounds and cultures and traditions came together to put up this fight. You could see this with their characteristics, like for example a very fiery Bal Gangadhar Tilak to a passive quiet Mr. Gokhale, or with radical Subhash Chandra Bose to a very constitutional Feroz Shah Mehta, and a very scientific minded Nehruji to a very agrarian Gandhiji. So these very different people with very different characteristics and ideologies, they all came together to put up a fight to win their freedom. So this is a very fascinating book. Until next time, see you. Bye.